Here we go, guys. Number 4. We've done V, we've done I, we've done T, and we're on to the letter A in the vital acronym goal achievement process. The letter A stands for action avalanche. If we backtrack for a second, we remember that the poison number 4, the direct opposite of action avalanche, was static opinion stagnancy. SOS, getting caught, stuck in the mud, stuck in frustration, in deep negative emotions because you're not shifting your thinking. Static opinions stagnancy. So going on to action avalanche. Action avalanche is pretty much the opposite mental process. When you are looking at any stage along your path, from getting yourself from where you started off and when you set your goal initially to when you achieve the goal and become the person you wanted to become, needed to become, to achieve that goal, all the way along, action avalanche is an incredibly powerful process to do. You know, you're going to get stuck. There's going to be times when you don't have all the answers. You have to figure it out as you go along. It doesn't matter how good you are, how predictive you are, how brilliant you are, what advice you get, who you get it from. You're going to need to figure out solutions along the way. Action avalanche is this. Every day you are to be looking hungry to figure out what are the next highest impact steps on your journey. You want to find that information. You don't want to just by default just do. Human doings. We're just doing. You end up doing things by default. You have to find out what the highest impact actions you can take are. But the process to arrive you to that point is action avalanche. What that is you look at the beginning of your day, whatever time of day, I do it at the beginning of the day. You look at the goal that you want to achieve. It's 3 months off, it's 6 months off. But for that day, you look at where you are on that path to that goal. And then you do a brainstorming. The action avalanche is just get a piece of paper and dump down. Like, just create an avalanche of ideas, the good, the bad, the ugly. Just get them down on paper. So you just write, you draw, like whatever it is, draw a diagram, whatever it is. Just get the ideas from here out onto the paper of what the next possible actions can be. Now, one thing is really essential in this part of the process. Don't try and censor anything. No self-criticism. No thinking, oh, well, is that a good idea? Is that good? Is that bad? Is that ugly? Is that going to be useful? Don't categorize it. Don't think beyond it. Don't start thinking, well, will I be able to act on that? None of that. Good, bad, ugly does not matter. Just dump it down on the page. Actually, the crazier your ideas, the better. The more outside the box, the more ridiculous that they are, the more humorous that they are. Like, you get ridiculous, you get lateral thinking, you get like total craziness onto the page. It's expanding your consciousness. It's taking you out from rational thinking into the creative, fullest expansive nature of your entire consciousness. That's what you want. I mean, almost give yourself, when I've worked with groups using this process, I almost suggest to them playfully, it's like, give a prize to the person who comes up with the craziest idea or the funniest idea. But for you'll be working at this is on a personal use of the process. Get crazy, pop it all down. Because if you read the book Originals by Adam Grant just talks about these people who come up with these original, exceptional, brilliant ideas. And part of what Adam explains is they come out with a massive amount of different ideas, different combinations, different mutations of the same sort of linked idea. But a ton of their ideas are crap. A ton of their ideas are embarrassingly just useless. There's just most of them don't really work, will never really work. But because they just put it all down and they're not judging it, because they allow themselves the freedom of just putting it all down, expressing what's coming, and they flow it all down, out of 100 ideas, potential ideas, you're way more likely to come up with 1 or 2 really brilliant ideas. The same holds for, I mean, I used 100, but on your everyday basis of using this action avalanche process, I mean, if you put down 6, 7, 8, 9 ideas, you'll come up with 1 or 2 really high-powered ones. Put them down. Avalanche them down. No editing, no control, no self-criticism, none of that. There's no control. Just let it flow. Step number 5 is where you put the highest impact one. So this one is specific, it's by itself to get into your creative genius zone. So when you have the fullest list down after a couple of minutes, boom, you're on to point number 5. Guys, let's get playful here. Where are you on that scale? 1 to 10. 10 is every single time you hit a roadblock, every single day, you are just brainstorming incredible, massively brilliant creative ideas. You're just flooding pages with new, fresh, fantastic, inner expressions of possibility, and you put them down. That's what you're doing. You're 10 out of 10. You're mastering Action Avalanche. Number 1 is you never really brainstorm anything, and you just go by default from what you know before. You are in the comfort zone, or you just get stuck. If there's a problem in front of you, you're stuck, and you're never bringing anything fresh to the table, and you're stuck in the muck. SOS style. Static opinion, stagnancy style. Where are you on that list? I will be back with you very, very soon for point number 5. That was Action Avalanche, coming to you soon with number 5, guys. Stay around.